So, hello, I'm back, and today I'm not in any of the usual systems or Linux distributions or hardware systems. It's one of the older systems, Lenovo one. I will show you the information just now. I had an interesting experience for the past many hours that I would like to share with you, and this is PikaOS. Well, let me show you the terminal output. For example, this one. So as you can see, it's PikaOS running on Lenovo. It's PikaOS 4 running on Lenovo Legion 5 Pro, one of the older Legion 5 Pros, using perhaps that's my problem, Cosmic desktop, and using the discrete GPU, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 mobile. And the system has 16 GB RAM and a terabyte of SSD. Quite good hardware for its era, and even nowadays it's quite solid hardware, I must say. Anyway, this is what happens basically. Before I will start saying what happened, I have to say that maybe the people behind this system, PikaOS and Cosmic, perhaps they're brilliant, perhaps they're the best people ever. But this system, in my opinion, should not be used as is by anyone. Maybe it's mostly related to Cosmic. Maybe it's mostly related to I don't know, Debian. I think PikaOS it's based on Debian. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's the problem, why, but terrible experience. I mean, like, the first experience was for the system not to authenticate me. I was stuck in the login screen. I restart the system, I let it work itself, and I tried to authenticate myself into the desktop, and it worked the second time. Okay, I said to myself, no problem. Then I tried to install the first app that I wanted to install. Maybe it was OBS, maybe it was Kdenlive, one of the two. I could not authenticate myself because I had to give a special command in the terminal. I will show you the command. Nope, that's not it, sorry. I think I've here it is, yes. Okay, so I had to give this command here in the terminal in order to unlock the ability to authenticate myself if I wanted to install something, etc, etc. Okay, I did that too, but then I came across to some lunacy. It's like, what the heck is going on? For example, I tried to install some GNOME tweaks, some GNOME extensions, because I wanted to change a few things here and there. And for example, down here in the dock I have GNOME tweaks and GNOME extensions manager. These things, supposedly I should be able to find them in here. For example, I should be able to type GNOME or tweaks or something, and I will be able to read these things on the applications. Nope. The only way to be able to find these applications through the UI was to open, not unlock, Cosmic Store, then do the search, GNOME Twix for example, sorry, wrong click here, and then select open in here. Same thing of course with the extensions. Anyway, system is kind of crazy in my opinion. Nobody should be working with this system. At the moment I'm recording and streaming at the same time, recording locally and streaming on Kick service through a terminal command. I tried both the system's OBS, because the system has its own OBS application, and I also tried the Flatpak OBS. Both versions, as the system is, I could not use the keybinds, the shortcuts, the keyboard shortcuts. So right now, in order for this to work, I started the application through the terminal using a special command. I could go on and on, so many bugs scattered all over the place. For example, the system tries to give you a tiled system in place. For example, I can come up here and say that I want to tile the current workspace instead to have it to be a floating one, and I can have this for other workspaces as well. So now, as you can see here between the windows, I don't have any special space. This one, I can have one of the two. For example, I can have an application that has a border, which I like, this orange, this yellow border that it's around the terminal now, and when I switch my focus it will go to Vivaldi. Okay, I could have this one and 2 pixels space, so between the windows I mean, and around the windows. In order to have no space between the windows and around the windows, I have to turn off this border. Okay, I did it like so. I made it like how to say this, 2 pixels each. For example, now if you can notice between the terminal and the Vivaldi browser, you can see that you can see the desktop basically, the wallpaper through those 2 pixels, or maybe it's anyway, it doesn't matter. So basically you have to go, I think, not displays, desktop, appearance, and then you can go down here on window management and either have active window hint size of 2 pixels or gaps around tile windows of 2 pixels. If you want to have 0 gap, you have to turn off the active window hint size. Anyway, trust me, I can go on and on and on. This tile manager, for example, that they try to offer, it's nice, no problem, it's nice. You can have this through GNOME extensions if you like GNOME, for example, or through Windows scripts on KDE, or install maybe Hyperland or Nero or something else. Although nice, it's like half baked. And anyway, I like to have my window controls on the left. On this system it seems that I don't have a clear way to do it. Even on the GNOME apps that I try to do it, it seems like the system breaks down. I came here on GNOME Twix, for example, Windows, sorry, and then turned here the title bar buttons placement on the left, as it says here. However, after a restart, after a crash, or maybe both, the system resets itself and makes the buttons go again at the right side. Anyway, I wasted quite a few hours in order to try to make the system to bend to my will. It wasn't possible. In my opinion, I will repeat it again, this system as is, Cosmic on PikaOS, in my opinion, it's unusable for any half, how can I say this, half functioning brain, half intriguing brain, half creative brain, half programming brain. Yeah, no good, no good. Even the performance, it has lots of hiccups. Even when minimizing the windows, I try to do like with more apps, you can clearly see the animations be off or something. Not always, but it happens, it's there. And trust me, I have set my, maybe it's not possible for you to see on the stream because I am streaming like 25 or 30 FPS. The screen, however, it's 165 Hz. And trust me, I can see this thing happening in front of me. Here, 165 Hz. This should not be happening. And as I will try to show you, I will reinstall the system, PikaOS, because it's quite nice for Linux distribution. I will reinstall this system again with GNOME though, as a desktop. I don't want to do KDE because KDE I have another system in mind. But anyway, and then there are like other lame things, like for example in Cosmic Store, the system has this welcome to PikaOS where you come and install few basic applications that the system proposes to you. And for example, as you can see, I have installed Kdenlive, and this is what is happening with Kdenlive. As you can see here, like just in MX Linux, you cannot see the icons on the toolbars. You have to hover on the toolbars in order to be able to see them. Here, this one, however, you can see. And also, it lacks stuff that, for example, MX Linux already had. And I know why this is happening. I know that I can fix it, but I will not bother try to fix the system any longer. But let's just say it's like, in my opinion, some of the worst experiences that I had in recent memory with a Linux distribution system. But I have to be honest, I haven't tried Cosmic, like not Cosmic, last time I used Pop OS to be exact. Back then I don't know if it was Cosmic, but it was like maybe 10 years ago, 11 years ago. It was like a long time ago. Cosmic, I'm not sure if I tried it when it was, but as a desktop environment coupled with PikaOS, absolutely no. No, just no. So many bugs. And the thing is that I can show you like these things, but it doesn't matter. It's silly bugs all over the place. For example, this is silly really. I haven't I don't have another video now besides the one that I'm recording. I hope it's recording still. Sorry. Okay, it's recording still. That's good to know. For example, this one, the system has its own player. It's called Cosmic Media Player. If I will open, I tried with many videos, trust me. You can't listen to sound. And it's like crashing or something. I don't know what's happening. Heck, I'm not even know if you are able to see my video camera at the moment with the system. I don't trust it at all. Anyway, but if you open this video with another video player like VLC for example, which I'm not a fan of, but still, and using the discrete GPU, the NVIDIA boom. And so many silly bugs. with system applications, with cosmic applications. It's like, why? Why? Can anyone explain this to me? Why? And as I said, even when I try to log in the system, I'm not sure that it will log me in. Yeah, so many problems all over the place. I don't know why this is happening, but it happens. And yeah, of course I will not keep this thing any longer. Not the stream, not the recording, not the system. I will clean slate and I will just reinstall PikaOS again with GNOME desktop on Wayland, of course, and see how that will go. Also, when I try to read online something, it said that I should try to load Cosmic with X11 session, but I don't think it's even possible with this version of the system and the desktop environment. So even trying to get help for this system, I was reading conflicting stuff about it. And moments ago I tried to open the Cosmic store to show you a few lame things that I saw in here, but I'm thinking it doesn't matter. It's like, as I said, too many bugs all over the place. Anyway, sorry for this rant. I didn't expect it myself. As I said, the people behind this, both PikaOS and Cosmic, maybe they are great people, good people. Maybe they are trying their best, maybe others are forcing them to do stuff that they think it's crazy themselves. But the way what I experience now, if I didn't know any better, I will go back to macOS or Windows. This should not be an experience, especially for new users to Linux. Never ever. Never ever. And for every good thing that I said to myself, oh, I like this one, good, this one is good, I had at least 2, 3, 5 terrible ones. No, just no. And in my opinion, the people behind these systems, they should focus at giving 1 or 2 new features and make them bug-free as possible, instead of trying to do too many features at once. At least that's my feeling with the Cosmic desktop experience. For example, I left this in purpose here. This one, it's called Pika Installer GT blah blah blah. If I will click on it, I didn't put it here, it was here after the installation. When you click it, it doesn't happen, nothing happens. No matter how times I will click it, nothing. Yeah, terrible experiences for the new people. And then, for example, and with this I will stop for real. Although I like the look of like being, for example, more like macOS, and trust me, personally, I enjoy more a macOS experience than Windows experience, especially Windows 11 experience. However, even this is not even remotely close to macOS. For example, this dock here that I'm hovering over my mouse, if I right click anywhere, I don't have many options for the apps like on macOS. I don't get any other option seemingly by clicking in other spots, and the options for this, in order to customize it, are like almost non-existent. Let me remind myself. Yes, dock. It's like, what is this? What is this? And it says configure dock applets. Why complicate few things and make other things simpler, but in a bad way? Position on screen, perfect, I can position it anywhere. But the thing is, I cannot hide it. I cannot have it to be hidden always. I have to move a window there so it will wisely, smart, to go away. And as soon as I will move the window, it returns. No, freaking no, I don't want to have the dock unless I want it to be there. Not the app, not the system. I don't want it down there all the time. Same with the menu. There is not an option to hide them. And I'm only saying this because this exists on macOS. This option here, automatically hide dock, I have unselected it now. It doesn't hide the dock, even with the app. If I enable, still the dock is there, and only if I will move the app, then it goes away. Insane stuff. I don't know why, but I think it's insane stuff. Either you try to copy macOS or GNOME with extensions, or I don't know, KDE. I don't know who you're trying to copy, who you are trying to develop something better. That's not it, fellas. Sorry, but that's not it. Anyway, I will stop now because I can go on and on and on. Thank you for watching. Wave goodbye to this cosmic PikaOS experience. Goodbye, because you will not see it from me anytime near soon. Again, maybe after a few months, year, we will see. Thank you for watching again, and see you on the next one. Bye!